Welcome back, guys. I'm Juliette, and today we're doing 50-minute full body restorative yoga practice. It's been a challenging week, so it's time to restore. It's a slow-paced practice, and we're going to be holding our yoga asanas a little bit longer than normal. Guys, if you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss our daily workouts. I will guide you through, guys, all the modifications you need, even if you are beginners, and we're gonna have a good time together. So let's begin. Alright guys, we begin today our restorative practice on our back. So let's begin by laying down and just give your body a good quality, loving stretches, right? We're gonna have so much restoration and so much relaxation today. So let's reach all the way up, fingertips, guys, away from the toes, and then slowly draw those knees just close to your chest, chin or belly. We don't even have to lift the shoulders off the ground right now. And then slowly, guys, go ahead and extend those legs one by one all the way to the good long stretch. Go ahead and move your feet towards the right and move those arms towards the right as well, creating kind of a smile on the floor with your body. Give it a few breaths up here. Very good. And go ahead and do it for the other side. Move your feet, guys, on the left. And then move your arms on the left as well, giving the body very anchored lateral stretch on the back, on the supine position. Go ahead and take it all the way for the long quality stretching. We're going to wake up the body a little bit before we're going to move to the longer holds today. So let's take the right knee and press the right quadricep towards the belly. If you are a beginner or you have any back pains, definitely keep your shoulders on the ground. And if you guys practicing with knees, and you can take those shoulders up if you don't have any neck or back injuries, and then extend all the way through again. And let's do it the other side. Take your left knee, hold your shoulders on the floor, or bring them all the way up. Here is a Pino. Mr. Pino is coming again. Hi, Pino Grigio. And let's go ahead, guys. Take that quadricep again, being a destructive cat. Taking that quadricep towards the belly. All the way, hold it for a few more breaths. Let's take it all the way back up. Reach up and open. Let's do 2 of them together. Just bring the quads towards the belly, take the legs all the way up and open up them to the straddle. Go ahead, guys, and drop the toes down and just let gravity take care of those legs. Let's draw them back up. Draw, guys, your right knee, your left knee towards the floor a little bit, like a half happy baby pose, and take your right leg slightly towards the ground. Sleeping straddle. Don't fall asleep that. And go ahead and switch. We're gonna draw the right knee towards the floor or somewhere where it goes, right? In the left leg all the way outside. We call it sleeping straddle. Very good restorative asana. And just a breath or two. Take it all the way back. Bring your both feet together and just hold them right there, or gentle press right on top. Draw the tailbone towards the floor. In through the nose, out through the nose, all the way. Legs back. We're gonna grab just right and go ahead and pull on that right leg. So you don't have to pull really high. And again, if you have a neck, back injuries, hold your shoulders on the floor. Otherwise, gentle stretching, gentle relaxation, your lower back always grounded, guys. And let's go ahead and grab the ankle, take it all the way to the side and hold it just for the few breaths. If it doesn't go all the way till the floor, not a big deal. Just keep it wherever it goes today, right? And just breath or two. We're gonna do the same and switch. We're gonna take this leg all the way to the other side. It might not go all the way low, guys, and it's totally normal. It's very challenging one. It's pulling your hamstring, your Achilles. So just give it a breath or two. Take it all the way back on the floor. Take your both feet up towards the glutes and reach hips up for the gentle, soft first bridge pose. Reach up and just hold it for the few breaths. That feels so good. And let's go ahead and take our left leg up. Hold the shoulders on the floor, or guys, pull on top on that leg if it's getting there. If your back is healthy, if your neck is healthy, go ahead and continue to hold the shoulders off the ground and pull in. Try to hold it. Left knee soft and straight, kneecap engaged, but leg is soft all the way. Take it back. We're gonna grab the foot or the strap and we will take it to the side. Please, guys, use your tools, use the blocks, use the straps, and take it all the way to the side. Good job. Very nice. Take it all the way back and switch the direction. Switch the direction. That leg might not be going really well, guys, all the way on the side. Try to hold the left shoulder on the floor and slowly take it back. Feet back, guys, on the floor. We're still on the back, and gently lift those hips again for another soft bridge pose or Siddha Asana. Make sure you support the lower back, connect through the glutes, heels on the floor, and just give it a few extra breaths and slowly take it back down vertebra by vertebra. Go ahead and take your knees towards the chest. Let's make a gentle, soft transfer to the seated forward fold. We're going to repeat another forward fold at the very end of the practice. And you will see how much lighter, easier you can fold forward after the entire practice towards the end of the class. Go ahead and fold forward, and for right now you just can hold it up here. You can go ahead and take your elbows on the floor, your hands, or fold all the way through. Inhalations through the nose, exhalations through the nose. Make sure you don't round the back too much. If you have a back injuries, then guys, bend your knees and bring them, pop them up a little bit up. Other than that, go ahead and just dive forward. Make sure you take a good care of that spine. And just a breath or two. We're gonna hold it for a few more breaths. All right, let's take it up and reach all the way. Take your right hand, guys, on the floor. Maybe it's gonna be even the elbow, and we're gonna reach all the way, expand to the ceiling, to the sky. Let's open it up and take it all the way to the other side, guys. Hand or elbow, depend what you can reach. Don't overdo it. Make sure you expand through the heart, ribcage apart, creating the space, and then just returning back all the way. Reach all the way up and fold forward. One more time, just a quick forward fold to feel it through. Remember, we lift our legs, so we're going to do exactly the same thing what we did on the supine, on the back position, but now we're lifting our right leg seated. Pretend, guys, that you're sitting right up front of the wall and you can't really drop your back too much. So stay tall, stay healthy back. Close your eyes, guys. Close your eyes with me and just look inside. We start by building this connection within. Body, mind, true self. Only true balance will give us a true health. We have to learn how to listen that body. Let's go ahead and bend that knee, just as we did in a straddle, sleeping straddle, and pull that knee slightly back. Some of you beginners might just hold it up here, intermediate and advanced. Go ahead and a good bind and continue to pull your right knee back underneath the armpit, opening the hip flexor. Just a few breaths. Let's go ahead and let it go to the side and open up to the soft, gentle half spinal twist. Soft, gentle half spinal twist, guys, with a tall and extended back. Make sure you sit in on the both sit bones and just continue soft, gentle rotations through that lower back. Let's take it back. We're gonna go back to the left leg. So you don't have to hold it here, right? You can hold it anywhere else where you can reach. But your spine is your number one priority in our yoga practices and in the Pilates practice, core and spine. So please make sure you're watching that back. Just pretend that you sit up front of the wall and you keep pulling that leg up, but you don't do it at the expense of the back, right? We're reaching up and open, up and open. Very good. Just a breath or two. Hold it. Maybe close your eyes. Start to feel what's going on in that body. And then pull that knee all the way underneath, guys. Pull that knee all the way underneath. In intermediate and advanced, if you have a little bit more room here, go ahead and pull that knee farther. Again, not to the expense of your back. Try to keep the posture tall. Very nice. Take it slowly back all the way. We're gonna make, guys, a transfer to our kneeling position. In a kneeling position, we will begin with a cat and cow, gentle flow, very therapeutic, very restorative. And at the same time, you can take it to the next level. If you will expand a little bit farther and lower, if you will hover the knees above the floor as we do sometimes, which is going to challenge your arms, but that's not what we're doing today. Just so you know, if you want to go a little bit stronger, you can always add those things. And make sure, guys, that you relax your neck all the way through when you go there. You just drop the head, round the shoulders, pull your navel in. And last one. Excellent. We're gonna add a little knee draw towards the chin. Doesn't have to be all the way far. Just do what you can. And we're gonna do one more and then we're gonna move to the other side. All the way. Switch your legs, guys. Reach your left. Take it all the way knee. And reach it up again. Take it all the way. Reach up. Take it back. And last one here, guys, all the way. Draw the knee towards the chin, chest or belly. Put it back. We're guys gonna move to the next flow. We're gonna go ahead and rotate the hips. I really, really love this flow. It is amazing for your lower back, for your hips, for your knees, for your wrists and elbows, if you will add them. So let's continue to rotate. And I want you eventually, when you do a few movements, you feel safe, you feel more open. Start, guys, to bend your elbows. Let your neck work together with the entire body. Don't be afraid to look somehow different. We're all doing the same thing here. We're taking care of our own body and we're connecting. Life is so short to work, to exercise and not even being present in what we're doing. It's such a pleasure, it's such a unique experience when we're truly present in that body, with that mind, with the true self inside. Let's go ahead and reverse it. All right, we don't want to wake up one day and just say, how did I get there, right? And that happens a lot when we're constantly rushing, achieving, getting something, acquiring something. It's always going to be there for us, but the present time is never going to come back. Even as we speak, right, it's already in the past. So let's enjoy the present moment and be right here, right now. Sometimes it's very challenging to cultivate the presence. And let's do one more. And maybe even one more. Very soft movements. Come back, guys, to the center. We will go ahead and reach the right leg up all the way, straight it nicely, and go ahead and give it just a few soft circles. If you need to bend your knee for that, bend, guys, your knee, please. I don't want you to struggle today, so it has to be light practice, restorative, healing, therapeutic. And reach up again. Try to draw that leg through in one time. If not, then just move it the way you can, and place your front knee above the front ankle. If you're using your blocks today, guys, you're going to be putting your hands on your blocks. Maybe you don't have a blocks, you're going to use the books today if you're home. But I encourage you to use your tools. So just up above the hips. If you can't reach the floor, or even if you can't, and it's really challenging, you can't relax your hips, I want you to put your fist, your hands on the floor or on the blocks. If you don't have the blocks, then the floor. Don't hold it up here, right? That's your open body. It's going to be hard to relax. Just blocks or floor. And we're going to hold it for the few more breaths. That back knee, the left knee in this time, must be far away. So it's much more than 90-degree angle here. So your upper body can melt through the lower body. Let's, guys, close our eyes. Close your eyes. Take a breath and start to focus on relaxation, because relaxation invites more relaxation. Tense feeling and tension brings just more tension in your body. No matter how you're gonna try, you have to let your body know it's safe and provide some support in order for your body start to open and start to flow. Let's slowly take the hands on the floor. We will extend the front knee very gentle. We will take our toes up and just fold forward, guys. Doesn't have to be deep, but I want you to watch your left hip above the left knee. Doesn't have to be deep, but I want you to watch that hip above that knee. Keep on breathing out. In through the nose, out through the nose. Be mindful to your body and listen. Try not to round your shoulders right now as well, and not to turn your toes in. It's a soft external rotation on the inner side. Let's take the left hand on the floor. You don't have to do two of them, you just can support it up here. If it's getting there, today we're gonna open it up. You can also take your hand on the waistline, or you can take it all the way up and open and just expand and express with the heart. We're just gonna be here for the few breaths, just for the few breaths. And let's take it all the way back. We're gonna go back, guys, to the low lunge up here. Back to the low lunge. We're still staying on the right leg. We're gonna take our hands on the left side of the inner place of your foot. You can go on your elbows if it's getting there. If it's not, you can use your blocks and put your elbows and hands on the blocks. If you don't have them, then stay on your hands. We're gonna stay here quite a while. So for those who can easily place the forehead on the floor, go ahead and do it. I will do it with you. If you're staying right there, just make sure you are not in pain. Pain in restorative practice is not allowed, and in general in the yoga practice, it can be challenging, really sweaty, really challenging to hold through, but no pain. If you have a pain, you have to leave the asana and re-modify that. I'm calling you for listening to your body. So we're still, guys, standing here. So fold forward with your forehead. Give it a few extra breaths. Don't hurry up to breathe. Be gentle, be learning, in learning mode towards your body. Let's go ahead and slowly return back. And right now, guys, we will step back and fold forward here to the therapeutic cobra flow. We will go back on our knees for the flow with the other side. But right now, let's reach up, maybe not as high as I do, maybe just a halfway. Maybe you also staying on the elbows, right? And we start to move just right shoulder towards the left shoulder. And again, just the soft, gentle movements. If you guys want to include a little bit more extra movements with the hips, you can do it as well. Just be mindful, listen to your body. Maybe you want to rest for the breath or two, put your head on the floor. And let's do just a few more, guys. Just flow, close your eyes and just flow. Your body needs your attention. Sometimes body is ready, mind is lazy. Sometimes mind is ready and willing, and body is complacent and not ready and lazy. And so we have to build that connection. So we listen, mind listens the body, body listens the mind. Let's take it back all the way on the floor. We're gonna work with the left leg. So go ahead and extend that left leg. We're gonna give it a few circles, inner and outer or both. You can bend your knee as well. Again, just listen to your body, guys. Listen, don't overdo it. Definitely don't underdo it, no matter what practice we're doing together. And one more. Reach it all the way up and slowly draw that knee through the front and try to step to the low lunge. You can always, guys, do it in the 2 steps. Push that foot forward. Now focus on bringing the front knee above the front ankle. Use some knee pads underneath the knee or just simple towel. Lift the chest above the hips and just loosen up the upper body. Let the gravity do the work and let the upper body weight flow through the hips. Your choice is the blocks on the floor. It's going to be on the side most likely, or it's going to be the hands on the floor. Please don't put your hands on the leg because you can't relax here because that's your open leg, right? It's still supporting, it's still holding. So I encourage you to use some props, blocks, books, whatever you have right now, and under the knee it can be a little towel. We're gonna hold it for a few more breaths, guys. Few more breaths. Just calm down. Close your eyes, and you can close your eyes and listen my voice. It doesn't matter what you can do or what you can't do. It's matter what you're doing, get in there, the process. So don't focus on the final form in the asana or the final result being flexible. The result will come, the body will heal, but you have to be present and focus on the process. It's really important. Let's slowly, guys, switch our body back. So your right hip above the right knee. Don't turn the foot inside the knee. Focus on slight external rotation and just fold forward gently. Fold forward gently. It doesn't have to be low, guys. It can be a fist, it can be the blocks even higher up here. And focus on the soft, extended, long back, and focus of course on your breathing. In through that nose, out through that nose. And in through that nose, guys, and out through that nose. Send your breath exactly where it has to be. If it's a tension underneath your knee, send it right there. If it's a tension in your hip, send it right there. Just focus on the relaxation. Sometimes it's challenging to do it, but I encourage you to focus on the relaxation. And let's slowly rise up. Hold your both hands, continue to hold them on the floor, or we're going to rotate and open towards the left, just outside of the left leg. Just to give it a breath or two. And don't struggle if you need to have a support with both hands, then you have to go for the support of the both hands. And just a few more breaths, guys. Just a few more breaths. And let's slowly return all the way back. Come back with me to the low lunge. Please, team, pat that back knee. If it's sensitive, you have to pat that knee. Sometimes my knee is more sensitive, then I use a towel underneath, and some days it's not. So just go by the feeling. We're gonna go ahead and dive into the lizard pose. Very therapeutic for the hips and the lower back. So you be on the hands, you might be on the blocks, you might be on your elbows, or you might be all the way with the forehead on the ground. So that's your choice. Just be where it's the most comfortable place. Don't be afraid to explore and go deeper. If your body lets go of the tension. Close your eyes, guys. Close your eyes and just listen to my voice. Just go ahead and send your exhalation inside your left hip. Inhalation through the nose, prepare. And on exhalation, guys, send your breath into the hip, into the lower back, and let your body parts to relax. Let your body acquire the peace, the serenity within. And just a few more breaths, and go ahead and start to rise back up from here. Good job, guys. We're gonna go ahead and bring our knees back on the floor. Let's rock or swing those hips side to side just for the few movements, just for the few breaths. The next one, guys, we're going, it's gonna be our extended puppy pose, and we're gonna practice it in different ways. You can decide to progress, or you can decide to stay where we are. So I want you to sit your tailbone in between your knees. Take your knees a little bit wider and remain your tailbone in between your knees, and just release the heart on the floor. Your chest might not be going all the way down. You can put the soft foam block, blanket or pillow. You can support yourself. However, I would rather you to be relaxed. So if nothing is working for you, just it's so challenging, then move a little bit forward or move your knees back, right? So put your head, guys, on the side or wherever you want to put this, and just enjoy the soft, gentle straightening of your back. We're gonna give it a few breaths up here. Continue to let the tension go from the hips, from the ankles, from the hands, from the wrist, and even from the forehead, guys. Forehead can be very tense. And rather than pushing yourself down, we're trying to expand through the heart and back so your body can melt deeper down towards the floor. And let's go ahead and rise up gently. Take your time and round your spine, guys. Relax your neck all the way. We're gonna dive back, but this time we're gonna take our left arm up and just sweep it underneath your right. So here is really important that you don't stress that shoulder. So if you're really stressing it up, maybe support yourself a little bit with the other hand. If you don't feel that you're stressing that shoulder, just continue to let the tension go, and maybe you can take your hand behind your inner thigh on the other side. Maybe you need still that extra support. So just listen to your body. Listen to your body. And just a few breaths. If you need to come out a little bit faster, then go ahead and come out a little bit faster. Let's slowly return back and just give that shoulder a couple soft rotations. Just a couple stretching movements. Then go ahead and draw that left which you used towards the right shoulder and give it a good quality bear hug. Good quality bear hug, guys. Squeeze yourself, give yourself a good hug, tell yourself how much you love yourself. So important, so important. Healing and release starting inside. Let's take that right arm and all the way, slowly take it underneath the left. So guys, hold it right there. Just gently hold it right there. You can support yourself just as we did with another hand. If you feel really confident, then go ahead and draw that hand all the way behind the inner thigh on the other side, or just hold it wherever it needs the most. We're gonna give it a few breaths so to relax, restore and heal that shoulder, that right shoulder right now. Just a few extra breaths. If you need to come up earlier, slowly return back all the way, and we're gonna give this right shoulder a few rotations. Just a few soft movements, whatever that shoulder allows you to do. Wonderful. Let's do one more. We move into the next flow today, which is the child pose. Very nice for our back. Through the top, guys, all the way to the up dog or cobra. You can also perform this one on your elbows, guys. You can be on your elbows and not to come too much far. Do it on your elbows. Let's go ahead and start it. Just forward, up and open. Take it slowly back. In, up and open. And infuse the movements, guys, with the energy. If you feel that your body asking for the extra movement, extra little thing, just to move, to feel, I need you to do it. Because that's mean your mind starts to wake towards the signals of the body. And that's so important, that reflects in our entire life. Many people, they eat when they're not hungry. Many people, they don't sleep, they can't fall asleep, as an insomnia, when they really need to and they want to actually. But there's a very big dissonance between the mind and body. And most importantly, the true self, which is always know how to treat the physical body. And let's do a couple more. And it's so important to treat our physical body well, because we have, quite frankly, only one, at least me. So let's go ahead and place the elbows on the floor, guys. We're gonna do the same flow, but we're gonna slide right along the mat. So it's gonna look like that. You might not be able to do it as long, but try to kind of go through, and we come to the same position where we've been already. Take it all the way back and release. So we're gonna do a few of them. You might do more than I do, you might do less, depend how fast or slow you're moving. Now, let's get back to the taking care of our body. Healing and restoration, that starts within. You have to start to feed your body with nurturing, loving affirmations. I love myself, my body's beautiful, I'm getting stronger, I can do it, I'm a really smart person. Whatever you want to tell yourself, and always come back to that, even when something doesn't go right. That's where the healing starts. That's where every single thing starts to change for the better. And then the next thing, we have to give, of course, that body the good quality exercises. We do a couple more, guys. Good quality exercises and variety of exercises. We have to challenge our body within a reason. And then, of course, quality foods. We have to feed our body really, really, really well. And sometimes it's not easy. Life is very, very busy. But we have to make a commitment to do one little change in a day. nutritional change today. Maybe drinking more water. Maybe that's it, one apple. Sit back, guys, and go ahead and take your left hand in the center and take your right arm off. Beautiful. Let's switch that. You did awesome. That was a good flow for the back. And reach all the way up and open to the other side. Very good. Take it back on the floor. Come back, guys. We're practicing today our pigeon pose, and then we're gonna go to the froggy and do a couple more things for the shoulders. Let's take the right leg up, just all the way. Bring it forward, guys, to the front of your mat. Pigeon pose can be very challenging for people. I don't know why magazines make it very simple looking and say it's for the beginners. It is not. So the farther your foot away from the base of the body, the harder it is. So farther is harder, this is easier. If you have any back injuries, then you're gonna put, or knee injuries, you're gonna put the back knee outside, just like this, out. If you don't have any injuries, you're gonna roll that back knee all the way under. Now, you don't have to go and dive all the way forward. You can safely stay on your elbows, on your hands, or wherever you want to stay. If your body is ready, then we're folding forward, guys, through the hip flexor, not over with the shoulders, please. And you can always let that knee slightly out. So I'm gonna be staying here with you. Just start to breathe and release the tension first. Let the tension go from the ankles, from the knees, from the hips. If you feel that your knee is hurting, you are too far. Nothing should hurt here. So go ahead, use your blocks underneath your forehead if you have to, or dive all the way down. We're just gonna spend here a few soft, nurturing breathing, bringing the attention inside and within. Inside and within. Outside is always going to be there for us, but we have to work on that inner world. Whatever happening inside, projecting itself to the outer reality every single time. Keep on breathing, guys. So we're building better, more positive, healthier world within first. Everything starts within. Let's go ahead, guys, and slowly, gently take it up. Give it a few movements. Bring your knee back. Whatever you can do for yourself. It doesn't have to be the way I do the transition. Maybe you need to roll on the side, do it another way. Go ahead and take your left leg up and open. Draw it all the way through to the front. Now, the same thing. Your back knee can be outside, just like this, mostly like a deer pose, if you have to, or roll it all the way under. The farther that ankle away from the base of the body, harder it's going to be. So, guys, try to do what you can, but don't overdo it. Stay on your hands, stay on your elbows, or go all the way through to the bottom. And again, your most important thing right now is to start to release the tension from the ankles, from the knees, from the hips. We're doing it through the breath and relaxation into those particular body parts. Then continue to dive down. Also take care of the shoulder tension, neck tension, back side of the head tension, facial expression. Smile more positive inside, more positive results outside. So important, so profound. We all know this, but many times we just forget and get caught up in the daily challenges. But we have to spend time with ourselves. We have to spend time with ourselves, take good care of our precious body, that precious vehicle, guys, given to us. No healthy body, we don't need anything. Nothing is matter. Nothing is matter. No money, no possessions, positions, professions. Nothing is gonna be matter if the physical body in the wrong place. So we have to take care of it right now. Let's give it a few more breathing cycles. Alright, and then guys, go ahead, come on up, don't hurry up to come out of the pigeon. Just give it a few extra movement motions, and then your way, make a transfer back on your knees. Let's reach up and open a few more times. Just cat and cow, just cat and cow, and just a couple more, just a couple more. Good job, take it one more. Excellent. We're gonna go for the gentle back Asanas, which is our Camel Pose. We're gonna do it very gentle with the support of the back. If you have to, if you don't have to support your back, then you're gonna be doing it a different way. I will show you how. But for the beginners, guys, we're gonna take the hands towards the back, like you're trying to slide your hands in the back pockets of your jeans. Thumbs outside and supportive, shoulders down, and a little bit, chest a little bit open, hips a little bit to the front. Press your palms into your back and just let your hands to support your spine just like that. It doesn't have to be deep. Let your back to acquire a natural curve. Natural curve, don't force it. Very nice, very nice. Take it slowly back. Sit your hips back. If you can grab your heels, it's awesome. If you can't, don't worry about it. Just go to your child pose. All the way, half rabbit pose, good repose for the camel pose. We do one more, guys. This time, if you felt it was a little bit too much already, do the same or even more shallower. Go ahead and reach your right hand towards the left. We're going to take our left arm up or on the waistline, depend what you can do today. It's imperative to shift the hips slightly forward. So what I mean by that, rather than sitting up here using the front of your leg, use the hips forward, chest up, so you acquire that little back bend. It's very good. Do it from the other side. So left towards the right. Again, hips slightly forward, chest slightly up. The other hand can be on the waistline or even supportive. Reach up and open. Express through the heart. Just a breath or two. And then we're gonna go back to the heels. Grab your ankles. Fold forward. That is it. Good job. We're gonna give a good restoration to that back through the downward facing dog. Back bends are always challenging and tough on the back, so you have to reverse it, repose it, pull the navel, guys, in. Literally pull the belly as much as you can towards the lower back. Hold your both hands flat, bend your knees if you have to, and relax your neck. Your neck is continuation of your back, right? So we have to make sure that the neck is relaxed so we can get a full relaxation for that back. So relax your neck. Bend your right knee a couple times. Bend your left knee a couple times. And the right knee again. And the left knee again. Slowly return yourself back on the floor. Find the position where your knees are going to be on something soft. Your mat, or you bring an extra cushion, right? For those knees, we're ready for the frog pose. So we're going to take our knees all the way to the side, Your feet is on inner corners, inner blades. So if you need an extra towel there, you're gonna do that. The big thing is, guys, here, keep your ankles behind your knees. your ankles behind your knees, not up here, behind your knees. And keep your tailbone in between your knees or somewhere very close to that. So let's go ahead and start to go down. Could happen that you cannot go low with that proper position. That is okay. You're gonna come here, up here to stay, enjoy your frog, as if we can call that enjoyment somehow. Some of my students name the frog Screaming Frog. So I kind of agree with that. But if you can sustain the form and take your heart on the floor and be able to relax, that's really great. It's not for everybody yet, but I want you to be patient in practice. I want you to be patient in practice. Guys, close your eyes and I will guide you through this frog, but I need you to close your eyes and just listen to my voice. Just trust me. And go ahead and take a good deep inhalation through your nose and send that exhalation slowly towards your hips, towards the inner thighs, towards the hip flexor. Then take another one, nice and strong one, and send it towards your ankles. Take another big strong inhalation through your nose. Draw that breath, guys, into your belly and relax that belly. Through each and every exhalation, feel like your body becomes softer, like a lean, loose rubber band. It's getting healthier, softer, more flexible. It heals from inside out. Set that intention within. Even if you don't see visible signs of healing right now, we're still focusing on positive and nurturing thoughts. So guys, slowly start to open up your eyes if they've been closed and gently start to come up. Take your time. Sometimes it's more helpful to do it a faster way than to do it a longer way. Draw those knees together. I'm guys so proud of you. Go ahead and sit towards the center. Bring your feet all the way up front, guys, just like this. And we're going to reach all the way up, and I promise you a couple more shoulder exercises, shoulder stretches. Let's take the hands up and behind, just connect them in a bind like that if you can. Reach all the way, and some of you might be able to fold forward. And if not, you can use the block underneath your forehead and reach all the way up. Take your hands all the way on the side of your body. Feel it nice, feel it straight. Keep opening the rib cage and go to the other side. Shoulders down, heart up. That feels so good. We had super active week with all of those cardio strengths, yoga ladders, Pilates. Oh my goodness, so it's good time to relax and restore. I need you guys to take a 1 day of recovery from your active workouts. It doesn't mean you're gonna be sitting still on your sofa watching TV, but I need you to take a recovery day, especially if you train hard. We had such a good week. So again, take a day of recovery, do a good walk, somewhere in the forest, on the lake, in the mountains, wherever you live. Don't forget to share it with our community-driven people. Let's do a couple more. I really want to hear how your recovery day went, and let's go ahead and open up the arms. Give yourself a good quality hug. Just hug yourself, squeeze yourself, say how much you love yourself. So important. Again, extend those arms. Hopefully you remember which side you did. Go ahead and do the other side. Give yourself a strong, nurturing hug all the way. Excellent. Beautiful, guys. Go ahead and relax those hands. Let's reach all the way up. What a wonderful, amazing day. Again, let's take our hands up front of the heart, guys. And let's just express the gratitude towards the universe, everything what it gives to us. We have shelter, we have house, we have life, we can move, we can practice, we can work out, we can love, we can be with the loved ones, and that's so much gratitude for that. We grow and we expand with this gratitude. So let's go ahead and read one more time. Great job, everybody. Wonderful work. I am so proud of you, as always, guys. So let me know how you feel after this restorative practice down below in the comments. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you are not shocked. And don't forget, guys, to subscribe so you don't miss our wonderful everyday workouts. Hit the bell button. It's going to alert you when the new workout is up. So I will see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna talk.